Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tour Around the World by Dave Filson. This is the supercontinent called Pangaea. This is what researchers believe our world looked like. Due to plate tectonics, this is what our world looks like 225 years later. We will be taking a closer look at the 7 continents, the 4 major oceans, and more on this tour. Let's start with North America. The major countries of North America would include the United States, Canada, and Mexico. The United States is one of the greatest places to live, land of the free and home of the brave. Also home to the Rocky Mountains and the Grand Canyon. Let's take a look at the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is located in Arizona. It is 225 miles long and up to 18 miles wide. It also attains a depth over a mile. Now let's travel south to South America, our second continent we will look at. South America is home to many countries. Some of them would include Brazil, Argentina, and Chile. It is also home to the Amazon rainforest, the largest rainforest in the world. The majority of the rainforest is in Brazil, and it also takes up 8 other countries. It is 1.7 billion acres, and it also has a huge variety of wildlife. Now let's travel south to Antarctica. Antarctica is the southernmost continent. It is also referred to as the South Pole. 98% of it is covered with ice, and animals such as penguins and seals survive here. If we travel north, we will be able to look at our first ocean, which is the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean gets its name from the Sea of Atlas. It is 106,400,000 square miles. The principal feature of the Atlantic Ocean is the mountain ridge that is at the ocean floor, and this is called the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. If we keep traveling north, we will run to our second ocean, which is the Arctic Ocean. It is located in the northern hemisphere, and it is the smallest and shallowest of the world's 4 oceans. It is covered by sea ice throughout the year. If we travel southeast, we will visit Europe. Europe is the second smallest of our continents. It is home of countries such as Spain, Italy, Germany, and France. Before we look at Africa, let's take a look at the Mediterranean Sea. The Mediterranean Sea is the largest sea in the world. The sea makes travel very easy and is a great spot to visit for tourists. Now let's travel south to get to Africa. Africa is the second largest continent. It is home to countries such as Ghana, Nigeria, Chad, and Egypt. The main thing that this continent is known for is the Sahara Desert, or sometimes called the Great Desert, and this covers most of northern Africa. Some animals in this desert would include lions, hyenas, camels, giraffes, and elephants. If we move to the west, we will run into Asia. Asia is the largest continent that we have. The countries would include China, Russia, India, Mongolia, and Japan. Asia also has the greatest population out of all the continents. Some features would include Mount Everest and the Great Wall of China. Let's take a look at Mount Everest. Mount Everest is located in Nepal. It was formed 60 million years ago and reaches an elevation at 8,850 meters. It is a mountain that many people have attempted to climb, but many people have failed. Now let's take a look at the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is 5,500 miles long. It was built from 1368 to 1644, and you can actually see it from space. If we travel south of Asia, we will run into the Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean is the third largest ocean out of our four that we have. It is known for very large waves and tsunamis and monsoons that are very threatening to people who live in this area. The last continent to look at is Australia. We will travel southeast to get there. Australia is broken up into 6 territories, and the animal that everyone thinks of when they think of Australia is obviously the kangaroo. It is also known for the great city of Sydney. Let's take a look at Sydney. Sydney is the largest city in Australia. The Sydney Opera House is a multi-venue performing arts center that was completed in 1973. It hosts over 15,000 performances a year. Now let's travel east to look at the largest of all of our oceans, the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean covers 64.1 million square miles. The continents that border it would be North America, South America, Asia, and also Australia. It is also known as the Peaceful Sea. Well, that about wraps it up for today. I hope everyone learned a few things from the tour of our world.